I think it's just the community of it. There's so many people who are just super dedicated to it and are really bringing all these mental health issues to light. You know, I started my organization Cast Together because I saw so many different people on Twitch who were actively talking about the struggles that they were going through. And that kind of advocacy, I think, is so important because I think that mental health is one of the few issues that you can support that just talking about it really helps. And so the fact that we can start this sort of domino effect of inspiration, of people being more open and talking about the issues they're going through is so inspirational and important to me. I mean, at a very basic level, I mean, that's the entire concept of therapy, right? Is being able to talk about and work through some of your issues. Being more comfortable talking with either friends or family about these sort of things is just sort of the first step to being able to open up, being able to process your emotions and what you're going through and potentially seek real professional help. Yeah, so I mean, I've dealt with depression pretty much my entire life. And you know, it's had its ups and downs, but one particularly low point for me came around 2 years ago. When I was working in a job that was really unfulfilling, I was completely burnt out and was sort of desperate to find some sort of meaning in my life. I was at sort of this low point when, you know, I started looking at my own mental health and the mental health of people around me, and I really decided that I wanted to try and do something about it. So I started looking at, you know, all the friends I have, all the streamers who I know who have gone through mental health issues, and I looked at, you know, what it is that we can do to help that. And I realized that, you know, just bringing each other together, bringing together the streamers who have their own issues that they're going through, whose issues are sometimes, you know, unique to streaming. There's a lot of pressure that comes with broadcasting and stuff like that. That really, you know, you can only really relate to someone else who's been through it. And I wanted a way to bring those people together so that they have the chance to talk about it and also bring them together for a cause that helps other people. And that was where I got the idea for Cast Together. And that was where I decided I wanted to really bring those people together. I basically started off just posting a poll on Twitter, trying to figure out interest if people would want to do something like that. I added like a sign-up sheet and like got a bunch of people who were super interested in trying to support it and stuff like that. And so I just did it. I don't even know how it sort of happened. It sort of spiraled out of control. That you know, it started with just a survey, and then it was a Discord server and a Twitter account and all these other things. And within a couple of months, we had organized a 24-hour stream supporting Project Semicolon, where we raised I think around $1,000 for a cause on a channel that no one had ever seen before. And it was such a just enlightening experience to be able to work with all those people, to see that dedication. And it really changed me personally from focusing on, with my channel, you know, working on my own channel to working on this community, to working to help other people, you know? I think the main thing about the Twitch community that makes it so beneficial is you can choose who you're surrounding yourself with. You can choose to surround yourself with people who are lifting you up, with people who are positive and honest and good, genuine people. And it's through them that I've made some of my closest friends that I never would have been able to meet otherwise, who have been supportive for me in times when I needed it most. Matrix Guard is creating a community of streamers who are helping support mental health. Who are being advocates and making it easier to talk about, and working to make it as easy as possible to help people with dealing with depression and suicidal thoughts to actually get that help. And I think that's really important to have something that people can look to as an example. Yeah, you can find me online on Twitter and Twitch as NotSoSpeedRuns. And you can find Cast Together on Twitter at Cast Together, and there's a link to our Discord server from there.